Hello and welcome to the Climbing Daily Friday Gear Show. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of a few of the products that we're going to be testing and reviewing in the next couple of months. Now we've got an eclectic mix including 2 pairs of climbing shoes, so let's get cracking. The first pair of climbing shoes is from the brand Unparalleled, and they've been making great models for a couple of years, but have really stepped it up with their new range. The Flagship is their flagship shoe. This is it, the Unparalleled Flagship, nice red burgundy color and white highlights throughout it. Now this shoe's got some special features, including a different type of rubber, RS or Real Supreme rubber on the sole, which is meant to be very sticky on indoor climbing holds. Sticking with the sole, we've got 3.5mm thickness on the front and 4.2mm on the back. So designed for stiffness and precision, whilst keeping some of that softness. And talking about the softness, the toe cap itself is pretty soft, and that allows you to lay down lots of power on those slippery volumes. So a sort of indoor-outdoor climbing shoe. It's been locked down here in France. I haven't been using them as much as I want, but I have got out a little bit on some outdoor freezing cold night climbing and a little bit inside. And we're excited to test these more thoroughly. With all the kit here we're talking about today, do let me know what you think and which ones are most exciting for you. Next up is an ice screw from Camp Cassin called the Rocket Plus. Now personally I'm more of a rock climber, but I know loads of you guys out there love a bit of ice, and this has got some interesting features that should impress you. Now we're going on a filming shoot to test and review and talk about these ice screws in the next couple of days, so I'll be able to tell you more information, but here's a few tech specs. Rocket Plus has an integrated Dyneema sling, which really takes away the need for a quick draw. It has 2 loops, the top one for racking or anchors, and the bottom for clipping whilst climbing. You can pre-clip a carabiner to the loops, eliminating the need for an extra quick draw. The chromalloy steel hanger spins freely on the screw, and you can keep it attached to the rope while screwing in or out the screw. Next up, this rather attractive hard shell from Black Diamond called the Highline. Now this is stretchy, breathable, and of course waterproof. Now this year I've mainly been using it so far for ski touring, and trust me, ski touring is pretty abusive on jackets. You have to move a lot, you've got different types of movement, and of course, knee deep in snow, you're going to need the thing to be waterproof. So I'm really putting it through its paces for you guys. It's got all the normal features you'd expect from a high-end jacket: zipper, stuff, pockets, and AKA waterproof pockets as well, so you can put your phones and valuables in that without any worry about them getting wet. A storm hood, of course. Now the size on this so far has been quite interesting. Usually, and in most brands, I'm a medium in jackets, and with other Black Diamond jackets, but with this, I'm a small. Interesting, but we'll examine that more with the proper review. It's only €250-ish on the EpicTV shop, which is pretty reasonable for a high-end hard shell. So if you're in the market for one that moves as you do, the Highline could be for you. And finally, the final product on our test list is the new Evolve shoe, the Zenith. Now, both myself and Teresa were very impressed by the Phantom that we tested earlier in the summer, so we're excited to have another Evolve shoe on our feet. Now, we haven't used this yet, so this is purely speculation and a first look for you guys. In fact, this is pretty special because Evolve haven't allowed us to talk about this shoe up until this moment, so you really are getting a first look at this. Now personally, I love the two-tone styling on this. We have the women's version and the men's version. Nice and simple and muted, but with a little bit of flash on the Velcro strap itself. Turning it over, we can see SAS Trax Rubber, Evolve's special brand of rubber, which has proved to be sticky in the past. Now, as you can see, this entire shoe is really soft and malleable, and that's going to make it fantastic for indoor climbing. Similar to the Unparalleled Flagship, volumes and those tricky little tiny plastic nubbins are going to be no issue with this shoe. It's definitely a high-end shoe, aimed probably more towards the bouldering market because of that aggressive downturn, as you can see on the base of the shoe. Perhaps good for slabs because of that softness, but time will tell. When the gyms reopen and when the rocks stop having loads of snow on it, we'll be putting these to its paces in the bouldering areas around Chamonix. So do let me know what you think in the comments below and which one you're most looking forward to. So a quick snap look at some products. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys on Climbing Daily next week.